It's easy to find an affordable 7 or 8-inch Android tablet, but if you want a larger screen for binge-watching shows, playing games and getting work done, you normally have to spend well over $200 for slates such as the Apple iPad $329 or Asus ZenPad 3S X $289. Lenovo's Tab 410 gives you a spacious 10-inch screen for just $179 and throws in strong battery life, solid performance and good build quality to boot. However, its screen, while serviceable, isn't nearly as sharp or as colorful as those on its pricier competitors. Design: the Lenovo Tab 410 has an unexciting but functional aesthetic, with plastic gunmetal gray sides and a soft-touch dark gray back that's easy to grip. Its bezels aren't very thick, but they don't stand out for being thin, either. At 9.7 by 6.7 by 0.3 inches and 1.1 pounds, the Tab 410 is more than light enough to use and carry, but it's a little heavier than its pricier competitors, such as the Asus ZenPad 3S X 0.95 pounds, 9.5 by 6.4 by 0.2 inches, and the Apple iPad 1.03 pounds, 9.4 by 6.6 by 0.3 inches. Lenovo's smaller version of the slate, the 8-inch Tab 4.8, is significantly smaller at 0.7 pounds and 8.3 by 4.9 by 0.3 inches, while the Fire HD 8 weighs a mere 0.81 pounds and measures 8.4 by 5.0 by 0.4 inches. The Tab 4's relatively thin frame has room for a micro USB charging port, a 3.5mm audio jack and a micro SD card slot, which lets you add to the built-in 16GB of eMMC storage. Display: the Tab 4's 10-inch 1280 by 800 display is fine for movie watching or game playing, but it doesn't have the vibrant colors you'll find on more expensive tablets. When I watched a trailer for Thor Ragnarok, the green of the Hulk's skin and the red of Thor's cape seemed mostly accurate, though a bit dull. However, despite its relatively low-resolution display, the panel showed fine details, like the stubble on Bruce Banner's face, and the textures of a wall were sharp and prominent. According to our colorimeter, the Tab 4's screen can reproduce a respectable 87% of the sRGB color gamut. However, that number is quite a bit lower than the more premium Apple iPad 123%, the Asus ZenPad 3S 10113%, and the category average 97%. The Tab 4.8's screen reproduces a very similar 89.5% of the gamut, while the Fire HD 8's display was less colorful, clocking in at 79%. The Tab 4 is not the brightest tablet on the market, but with 307 nits according to our light meter, the screen is more than adequate for indoor use. The panel is visible under direct sunlight, but the colors were extremely dull under those conditions. The Apple iPad 470 nits, the Asus ZenPad 3S 10426 nits, the Tab 4 8427 nits, the Fire HD 8380 nits, and the tablet category average 385 nits were all significantly more luminous. Audio: the Lenovo Tab 4's two top-mounted speakers offer sound that's palatable for watching videos or playing games, but if you want to listen to music, attach some headphones. When I listened to AC/DC's Back in Black, the audio was flat and lifeless, but it wasn't more distorted than most other tablets and laptops we test. The maximum volume was too quiet to fill a small room. The preloaded Dolby Atmos app allows you to choose a sound profile, movie, music, game, or voice, and turn on such features as a volume leveler and a dialogue enhancer. I found that none of the settings significantly affected audio quality. However, disabling Dolby altogether made the music sound even more hollow. Performance: with its Qualcomm Snapdragon 425 CPU and 2 GB of RAM, the Tab 410 packs a decent amount of power for surfing the web, doing social media updates, and playing games. When I fired up the graphically intensive game Injustice 2, I was able to have some pretty complex hand-to-hand battles, using Batman or Harley Quinn. I occasionally noticed some very mild stutters, and images weren't as sharp as I'd like, but the game was playable. The Tab 410 scored a modest 1,891 on Geekbench for a test that measures overall performance. That number is significantly lower than the tablet category average, 3035. The MediaTek 8176 CPU-powered ZenPad 3S 10 3270 and the iPad 4429 with its Apple A9 CPU. The Tab 4.8 has the same Snapdragon 425 processor and, hence, got a similar score of 1847. The Fire HD 8 and its unnamed quad-core MediaTek processor scored a slightly over 1785. Lenovo's tablet earned a lower-than-average score of 6112 on the 3D Mark Ice Storm Unlimited graphics benchmark. That's less than half of the category average, 13,198 miles behind the iPad 28,399 and the ZenPad 3S 14,124. The Tab 4.8 scored a nearly identical 6,029, while the HD8 registered a similar 6,015. Interface and software: the Tab 410 runs Android 7.1 Nougat with a very light Lenovo skin on top. I appreciated Nougat's split-screen capability, which made it easy for me to see two application windows side by side in landscape mode. Rather than reinventing the wheel, Lenovo preloads its tablet with Google's own Gboard Virtual Keyboard, which provides a fantastic typing experience. The Tab 410 supports haptic feedback, something you don't get on the iPad or on many Android tablets, so I was able to feel a pleasant tactile response while typing. In the keyboard settings menu, you can even turn the vibration level up or down for lighter or heavier feedback. The standard Android navigation buttons for back, home and recent tabs also provide feedback. Lenovo preloads a handful of useful apps and, thankfully, eschews annoying bloatware. Lenovo Share 8 allows you to send files back and forth to other mobile devices or to your PC over Wi-Fi Direct. Sync HD keeps your contacts, SMS messages and photos synchronized across all of your devices. The Dolby app helps you adjust the audio settings. Battery life: with the Tab 410, you can leave your charger at home. Lenovo's Slate lasted a strong 11 hours and 17 minutes, significantly longer than the tablet category average 944 and the ZenPad 3S 10809, but shorter than the iPad's time of 12 hours and 59 minutes. The 8-inch Tab 4.8 lasted a strong 10 hours and 7 minutes, while the Fire HD 8 endured for 10 hours and 58 minutes. Cameras: most people don't buy tablets for photography, but if you need to snap some pictures with the Lenovo Tab 410, its rear-facing 5MP camera won't let you down. Photos I shot on our office roof deck were sharp and relatively colorful. Fine details, such as the grain in a wood plant and the lines in a building's stone edifice, were easy to make out. Green leaves and silver chairs looked vibrant. The front 2MP camera is nothing to Skype home about. However, under the fluorescent lights of our office, it captured reasonably accurate photos of my face. As with most webcams, the fine details were somewhat lacking, with the lines in my skin and hairs in my beard hard to distinguish. Accessories: Lenovo makes several first-party accessories available for the Tab 410, including a keyboard case $79.99, a durable kids case $29.99, and a folio case $24.99. The company also recently announced Home Assistant, a $75 Alexa-enabled speaker that attaches to the Tab 4 and uses an app to show you the weather, music or other content on screen. Bottom line: the Lenovo Tab 410 delivers exactly what it promises, a capable 10-inch tablet experience at a great price. If you want to invest an extra $150, the Apple iPad offers longer battery life, a superior display and access to Apple's wider ecosystem of tablet-friendly apps. You could save a lot of money by purchasing an 8-inch Android tablet, such as Lenovo's own Yoga 4.8 $129, or the Amazon Fire HD 8 $79.99. However, if you want a larger screen media tablet with great battery life and capable performance at an affordable price, the Lenovo Tab 410 is your best choice. Credit: Sean Lucas. Laptop Mag. Best laptops under $500. Best Lenovo laptops, kids tablets to buy or avoid.